Hell yeah. I got a video I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna eat something later on. It's gonna be here after a while, so we got time. Let's get right into the video. Here we go.
Episode of the Angle Show, we're going to be talking about a massive story surrounding AEW and Tony Khan's last minute change between Will Ospreay and Hangman Page. And trust me, you guys are going to want to hear the details on this because I think it's going to reveal that Tony Khan may not actually have a long-term plan here. Also, a WWE departure has been confirmed, and we are going to talk about a petty move that WWE is making. Guys, this one is funny. It's all coming up right here on the Angle Show. All right, guys, and just a reminder, if you want more videos like this, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. First things first, let's talk about it. WWE has released the pre-sale code for Saturday night's main event, Evolution, and of course, NXT Great American Bash. Now, what is really funny about this, maybe you guys didn't see this, but WWE is being incredibly petty. So WWE has already revealed that the pre-sale code is all WWE. Now, you might not be thinking twice about this, but essentially WWE knowingly going into AEW All In Weekend is now utilizing the all WWE tagline, which is crazy because all in, all WWE. Yeah, listen, if you're one of those people calling WWE petty in the way that they are when it comes to competing with AEW, I totally understand exactly where you're coming from. I understand greatly.
Bro, they
I do
started
think
it.
it is silly. I think it is kind of dumb. But also at the same time, too, I'm going to keep being
AEW
adamant about this.
trying to
People
do
want
for
wrestling competition. You want
years.
AEW's growth. You want
They ain't
WWE to
mad
get
that
better.
we want to.
You know, you got to have competition and you got to treat them like competition. And WWE and TKO will continue to do petty things. That is not going to go away. The fact that it's not going to go away means one of two things. Either you are going to truly align with WWE or you're going to truly align with AEW, which I think is a very big possibility. You're going to pick one or the other. Or what you're going to do is just simply watch what you want to watch when you want to watch it. And I think the best thing wrestling fans can do is not necessarily focus on what WWE or AEW are doing as like a business to compete with each other, but more so the product itself. Like I genuinely believe WWE's product is good right now. I think AEW is catching up in terms of getting better, but there are some areas where I think they need to improve. So for me personally, I'm just going to watch what I want to watch, and that's it. All this other stuff doesn't really impact me. It doesn't really bother me. Do I think it's petty? Sure. But they are a business. They are going to compete. And they are going to do everything to delegitimize AEW. And that's kind of how it's going to work. The all WWE tag is awfully similar to all in, all elite, right? Like this is WWE playing their games and they know this is them taking their shots. And listen, some people get offended by it. Some people get bothered by it. But I think AEW and WWE should just do what they got to do. At the end of the day, if they're not putting out a good product, that's on them. That brings us to our next topic, ladies and gentlemen. WWE departure. Freedom Ramsey is let go from WWE. Now, you might not know who Freedom Ramsey is, but thankfully, Ango here watches a lot of wrestling and can inform you of such. Now, for those who don't know, Freedom Ramsey was somebody who came from the independent wrestling scene and signed with WWE as part of the WWE ID program. Now, at this time, there hasn't been any public departures confirmed until now. So a lot of people were wondering how would it work when somebody from WWE ID no longer sticks around in the company. Well, Freedom Ramsey had actually reported himself the news. He says, hey, I just want to share something. I am no longer with WWE ID. This did not happen publicly. Some things are just meant to be handled behind closed doors. Now, for those who don't know who Freedom Ramsey is, he is an independent wrestler. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of independent wrestlers. Now, me being from Detroit, I'm a little bit more familiar with him because I've seen him a lot in CCW, which is a local promotion in Michigan. You might even know him as his alter ego as Jalosh from New Albania, which is a faction in CCW. He's been trained by the House of Truth Wrestling School, which is Truth Martini. Maybe you guys remember him from the ROH Sinclair days. Really, this guy has talent. And when you see people getting departed, when you see people departing WWE ID, there is a bright side to it.
It seems like that's the last name. The rest of it is AEW news. And I'm not watching that. I'm not.